Yes, good morning everyone. Yes, good morning everyone. What we have had learned yesterday, difference, society, community, role of nerds in society, industrial society, agrarian society. What are the features of agrarian society? Ajusa CS. Ajusa CS. Ajusa, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can you list a few features of agrarian society? Features or yes, here, look at this. You can see in screen, just express important words which is in the features.
Occupational structure,
Yes,
agriculture work,
excellent.
forms of land,
Yes, yes.
village community system.
Excellent, yes. Nice answer, it's enough. Thank you for Jusha for your response. Nice.
Sir.
Thank you. Today we have to know personal disorganization. The personal means individual. Disorganization means abnormal life. So, which is just opposite to individualization. A person not individualized and trouble to normally living due to various reasons. Detail going on. Introduction. Man is not born. At birth, he is an infant possessing the personality of being a person. As a result of variety of experiences, social influences, become a person. And come to process a personality. So fact is that a person become personally organized or disorganized. We can measure by the personality of individuals. Terminology: personal, a person; disorganization, abnormal; Meaning of personality. It's a Latin word. Persona means mask. It's already we had been learned in psychology. Just to remember it. Personality. A person pattern of habit, attitude, traits which determine his adjustment to his environment. So every person display different pattern of habit, attitude, means way of behavior, and traits, visible characters, to adjust to the environment. So which is actually personality. What do you think about personal disorganization? Look at this next definition. The individual failed to meet requirements of the society, which means a person difficult to adjust their life in social situations. So lives result personality problems and become disorganized. So clear about it? A personal disorganization means a person failed to meet the requirement of society due to lack of adjustment, and to solve the problems in the social situations. Approaches. First approach, biological approach. According to this approach, the personal disorganization is determined by biological factors. What are the biological factors? Mainly genetic factors, neuroendocrinal factors. Second, psychological factors, faculties of mind, maybe perception, negative perception, personality, learning, intelligence, and other mental factors, psychological factors influence personal disorganization. Example, negative thinking cause. 3. Sociological approach. This approach focuses on social factors which cause personal disorganization, mainly familial, religious, educational, economic factors. Determinants of personal disorganization. First, environment. Which means physical, biological, and socio-cultural environment. Second, heredity. It means biological factor, genetic. Some personal disorganizations derive from generation to generation. 3. Personality and culture. Cultural factors. Material and non-material cultural factors. For example, tools we have been everyday using life maybe disorganize the life. Or non-material factors, belief, negative belief towards religion, determine the personal disorganizations or personal abnormal personalities. Fourth one, personality and particular experience. Experience means past events, unforgettable trauma events, which is directly impact on the personality and which may leads to personal disorganization. Then causes, alcoholism, diseases, communicable as well as non-communicable diseases, drug addiction, then complexity of society, a person difficult to adjust or fail to meet due to complexity. Then modern society. In modern society we have lot of desires. Modern technology which leads to that like desires which cause the personal disorganization. Sixth one, rapid changes. Rapid means speedy change, unpredictable changes. Seventh one, environment. What are the types of environment? Physical, biological, social, psychological environments. Eighth one, heredity. Habits, traditional habits. From one generation to another generation. Ninth one, culture. As we have discussed, material and non-material components directly influence the personal disorganization. The detail about culture we will learn in third unit. Look at these other factors which leads to personal disorganization. Work. Debt means is money problems. A person unable to manage their own money. Stress. Fear is other cause. So these are the allied causes to leads abnormal personality or personal disorganization. Types of personal disorganization. Trauma, traumatic event, maybe injury, mental injuries mainly. Physical. Second, habitual, never seem to able to get organized. Habit means just like food habit and sleeping habit. So which is difficult to change. Third one, ancestral disorganization. Previous generation to next generation. Fourth one, social disorganization. Due to abnormal arrangement of social components. For example, lack of education, inadequate economic institutions, etc. Fifth one, chronic disorganization. Chronic means never cure, never organize due to various reasons. Never reorganize. Sixth one, depressed disorganization due to mental factors. Seventh one, time disorganization, as we know that lack of time management. Eighth, physical disorganization due to physical factors. Ninth one, mental disorganization due to negative thinking, negative perception, lack of problem solving, etc. Next, culture and personal disorganization. So culture is a key factor which leads to disorganize the personality. The reason is that the person having what are the material they have been using everyday life. The non-material components such as belief, values, customs, norms, law in this society. That are all the non-material factors. The mainly material is a key factor. If a person having standard materials using everyday life and work, which help to away from disorganization. Look at this. Every human being, modern culture suffer from inner conflict due to cultural dynamic changes, due to modern technology, mobile technology, mobile phone, computerization, digitalization, etc. Then personal reorganization. Various professionals are directly involved to reorganize the personality. First, psychologist. Psychologist means physiologist, okay? Physiologist who study physical factors, mainly body and their functions, and which leads to personal disorganization, and try to reorganize personality, mainly concerning the diseases, physical illness. Cure the illness can be normal. Second, psychiatric or psychiatrist. A person who study about mental illness, which cause personal disorganization, and try to reorganize personality through mental therapies, psychotherapies, and administration of pharmacological medicines. Also use social medicines to reorganize the personality due to mental illness. Third, psychoanalyst who study the mind, mental factors of a person and analyze it regarding their perception, thinking, their intelligence, and find the reality of what's the main reason, mental factors which cause to disorganize the personality, and provide the solutions through various psychotherapies and other psychotherapies to reorganize the personality. Fourth one, sociologist who study social factors which cause the personal disorganization, mainly familial factors, religious factors, educational, economic, community, ecological factors concerning. To find a cause and remedies to solution or reorganize the personality. So reorganize the personality is a teamwork. All the professionals jointly work together to reorganize the personality. Then personal disorganization and health. Students, if a person not normally living or life become abnormal, first affect mental health, then physical health, next which leads to social disabilities. So personal disorganization and health directly link. That's why in the time of biopsychosocial assessment, the time of if a person affected by diseases, so definitely some component is that personally disorganized. The time or other types of disorganization the person may have it, which leads to other alcoholism as well as drug addiction. Then role of nurse. What's our role to reorganize personality? Mental health nursing. The nurses having various services, nursing services. For example, if a person come into hospital with mentally ill, totally personally disorganized, the mental health nurses administrate biological medicines and psychotherapies and psychological medicine, and also emphasize the social medicines to reorganize the personality of a person by the nurses. Third one, child health nursing. Focus on disorganization among the children in abnormal lifestyle, having various nursing services focus on reorganize the personality of children. Then medical surgical nursing. If a person come into hospital with the diseases, totally disorganized, personally unable to speak, unable to walk, we know that. The nursing professional doing wonderful role to reorganize the personality came back normal through various nursing services. What are the services? Administration of biological medicine, then psychotherapies, which means psychological medicine, and most importantly focus on social medicine. So which help to a person become normal and back to reorganize, become a normal person. Then community health nursing, who are working in community and assess the families. Many members in the family may have disorganized life. Nurses can be a diagnosis and provide suggestion how to reorganize, and health education and promote health. Personal disorganization.
A person of habits, attitude, and traits which determine the adjustment on his environment.
Excellent answer. Thank you, Anjana. Next section, socialization. Individualization we had been learned concerning individual. Socialization concerning social. Social means interaction. Meaning, process of learning that enables the learner to perform social role and ability to participate in social system. I would like to give an illustration. For example, Anne Maria and Anjita, okay, two are friends. Anne Maria, can you hear me? Anne Maria.
Yes, sir.
Is who is your best friend? Ajita is Anjita your friend? So I would like to illustration about the what is meant by socialization. Okay, Anne Maria having a friend. I would imagine that Anjita became a friend for Anne Maria. Two of them interact with each other. How to interact? How to interact? Anne Maria, can you talk with me? Can you hear me? Anjita?
Yes, sir.
Yes. When you interact with your friend, what will happen? Anne Maria interact with your friend Anjita. Okay. The time of interaction, what will happen? Yes. Anne Maria learn about Anjita. Anjita learn about Anne Maria. Clear about? So this is every nerds should be clear about the socialization. Many of the people are, including nurses, having lack of or misconception regarding this socialization. So this is the illustration. When Anne Maria interact with Anjita, both of them mutually learn with each other. For example, share their experiences regarding their families, or they are regarding their studies. Anjita as well as share their experiences regarding families as well as their own studies subject. So both of them mutually learn with each other. So this process is called socialization. Clear about? All clear about? Litti? Yes. Thank you. So if a person interact with other person, mutually interact with each other, the happening is that learning with each other. They are regarding their what with they need. So this phenomenon is called socialization. Enable, learn to perform social role, ability to participate social system. Then only we can understand about what happened in a particular group. Okay. Look at this socialization in schools. Just imagine your school days. You had been interact with your friends, learn about your friends and school study groups. Preschool socialization. Then concept. Human behavior occurs, the existence of society, and social process is possible with socialization. So fact is that without socialization there is no society. So existence of society need the socialization. The socialization which leads to the social process, cooperation, competition, conflict, etc. Definition. Socialization is the process by which individuals learn to conform the group norms. Process, learn, conform, norms. Now what is exist in the society? Aim of socialization. First aim, become cultural being. Being means living. Second aim, maintain social order. When we socialize with each members in the group, we can understand what is the reality of a particular group, what is the limitations, which means order, and we can, according to that limitation, we can display behavior. Third one, to develop hidden and latent talents. Through socialization, we can express our talents, which is exist in our mind as well as our personality. Fourth one, lead to quality and meaningful life. Now, through process of socialization, we can identify our role in the particular group and society, which make quality of meaningful life. Fifth one, to fulfill social role. Every individual having different role in our society. Through socialization, we can identify it and try to fulfill that role. Sixth one, existence of specific pattern of behavior. The pattern means mode of behavior through socialization. Seventh aim and objective, mold and shape total personality. The childhood as well as adolescent and adult, they have been interact and socialized with family in the school as well as in occupational places and develop their shaping the personality. Then characteristics of personality. It is a continuous, characteristics of socialization. It is a continuous process from the birth to end of life. A child born has to socialize with their own mother. Then is a process. Second, tool of transmission of culture. The socialization helps to transmit culture from one generation to another generation and one group to another group. Third one, learning process. As we have discussed, when we interact, learning is a through mental process, understand about each other. Then establish limits on the individuals. So the socialization help us to understand about what are the limitations in the particular group, and we can display behavior according to that. The importance of socialization we will learn next class. So today key points are personal disorganization. The personal disorganization can be reorganized through multidisciplinary approach. Physiologist, psychologist, psychoanalyst, psychiatrist, and sociologist. Most importantly, the nurses doing key role to reorganize personality. The nurse using this multidisciplinary knowledge, for example, administration of biological medicines and psychotherapies and prescribe social medicines, etc. Then socialization, a wonderful explanation I was given. So do not consumption. The socialization nothing but learning. When we interact, mutually learn with each other, understand about the situations, and according to that we can work in a particular group. The importance will be like.
Sir.
Can you define socialization?
Yes, sir. Socialization is a process of learning that enables to perform social role and also ability to participate in a social system.
Excellent. Thank you for your wonderful answer. Any questions? Anybody? Now try to ask questions. At least one student. Rosmi. Manju, do you have any questions? Manju? Okay, students. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the day.
Thank you, sir.